So, today we're going to dive into a totally new way of thinking about online communities. It's built around two big ideas, MapPass and DreamPlay. If you've ever felt that most online groups are just, well, a mess of chaotic, impersonal noise, then this is for you. We're going to look at a potential solution that's designed to create real places with real purpose. I want you to think for a second about the best groups you've been a part of in your actual life. You know, they have a certain feeling, right? A sense of place, a shared reason for being there. Now put that next to your online experience. So often it just feels chaotic, temporary, kind of empty. Well, this explainer is all about a system designed to fix exactly that, to make online groups finally feel more like real, intentional places. Okay, here's the absolute simplest way to get your head around this. Picture a giant stadium. MapPass, that's your ticket. It's the credential that gets you through the gate. And DreamPlay, that's the game, the concert, the entire reason you came. It's the whole experience waiting for you inside. One is about access, the other is about action. And you can't have one without the other. You have to get through the gate first. All right, so let's break this down. What do these concepts actually mean in practice? We're going to start with the gate itself, MapPass, and talk about why having a clear, defined point of entry is so incredibly important for everything that happens inside. Now, let's be super clear here. MapPass isn't some vague vibe or speculative investment thing. Nope, it's a functional tool. Think of it like the digital version of showing your ID at airport security. It confirms who you are in this system, and it determines what you're actually allowed to do once you're on the other side. It's all about creating clarity and function right from the very first step.
But to really get why a tool like MapPass is even necessary, we have to look at the problem it was built to solve. And that problem is, well, the fact that most online communities are fundamentally broken.
I mean, this list probably feels painfully familiar, right? Online, your identity can be totally disposable. There's no real fence, no boundary, so you never really know who's actually in the group. And because of that, trying to organize anything is a total nightmare. The people who genuinely want to build something cool, they just get drowned out by all the noise. And this quote, man, it just perfectly captures the heart of the issue. The internet is an unbelievably crowded place. And in that massive crowd, trust has become this incredibly rare resource. And without trust, meaningful collaboration is pretty much impossible. So this brings us right back to that stadium analogy. The whole point of DreamPlay is to create that space, that stadium, where people can show up with real intent, to build something, to work together, to experience something real. But to get that kind of clarity, you absolutely need a gate. The goal isn't to be exclusive just for the sake of it. The goal is to be crystal clear about who is in the room and why they're there. Okay, so we've laid out the problem. Let's get to the good stuff, the solution. How does a simple digital credential actually create order and unlock the potential for a real, coordinated experience? You know, the process is designed to be incredibly simple. First, you're issued a MapPass. That's your unique credential. Second, you use that pass to walk into the environment, into the stadium. And third, once you're inside, the experience, DreamPlay, kicks off. It's a clear, deliberate journey from access to actual participation. Now, if you're anything like me, your skeptical brain is probably kicking in right about now. Okay, you're thinking, what's the token? What's the trick? What's the catch here? And you know what? It's a totally fair question in the world we live in. But this system kind of encourages you to flip that question on its head. Instead of getting bogged down in speculation, the focus is all on utility. The real question isn't about some hidden angle. It's just, do you have your credential? And are you ready to be part of the experience? It shifts the whole mindset from what is this thing worth to what can I do with this thing?
Okay, so you've got the credential, you're inside. What does that actually mean? What are the tangible benefits that this pass unlocks for you as a member?
It really boils down to three huge things. First, a verified persistent identity. This isn't just some username you can throw away tomorrow. It's how the system knows who you are time after time. Second, you get clean access. No more confusion about where you belong. And third, and this is maybe the most important part, it unlocks real coordination by giving groups a structure to actually work together effectively. And inside this stadium, having a seat is not about status or hierarchy. It's about geography. Your seat is basically a coordinate, a way to find your people, to stick together, and to build momentum as a group. It's a tool for belonging, not a symbol of rank.
And this idea of belonging is grounded in a hard fact. The stadium has a finite number of founder seats.
19,531. This limit isn't just some manufactured hype, it's a fixed capacity. It's a real boundary. And having that defined number turns the abstract idea of membership into something tangible that you can actually organize around.
So the big question is, why is this model popping up right now? What makes this shift from chaotic online crowds to organized communities so incredibly relevant today? Well, it's because we're right in the middle of a massive change in how we use the internet. For years, it was all about passively scrolling through these infinite content feeds. But now, people are actively looking for bounded places, for communities with clear identities, a shared purpose, and real momentum. And let's be honest, our old tools just weren't built for this new world. A Discord server can't really enforce membership, and we all know a group chat just collapses under its own weight once it gets big enough. MapPass is different. It was designed from the ground up to solve these problems, to create clear membership and unlock coordination even at a huge scale. So, here's the crucial takeaway. Your MapPass identity is so much more than just a profile. It's your key, it's your access credential to get into a real, functional environment, and it's the tool that gives you the power to actually get things done with other people once you're inside. And all of that leaves us with one final, pretty powerful question. Now that you understand the what and the why, the gate, the stadium, the whole experience, the only thing really left to ask is, are you inside the stadium yet?